Welcome to No Debate Between Atheists and Theists. The theists are wrong. It is that simple. My name is Paul Lima. I'm the author of The Atheist Chronicles: Why the Beliefs of Theists of Every Stripe Are So Unbelievable. If you want to read about the book, go to paullima.com/books. You can find a link to it, or you can go directly to it, paullima.com/books/atheist.html. Welcome to today's video blog. I'm not going to debate atheism versus theism right now. All you have to do to put an end to the debate is look at the history of theism, religion, or the belief in God or gods, whatever. Look at the history of it. I'll only go back as far as the ancient Greeks and their gods, led by Zeus, or the Romans, led by their god Jupiter. Separated by geography, they had different gods. And you can say that the world over. Different geography, different gods. And guess what? It's all pre-science, all based on different cultures, different beliefs, different points of view, all meant to explain what is now explained by science, and dare I say it, by logic. That leads me to what this video blog is really all about. It's not about the existence of God or gods. There are what, about 3,000 gods? If you're a believer, you don't believe in 2,999 of them. You think those who believe in the other 2,999 gods are wrong. Well, guess what? Those other believers believe that you are wrong. The only difference between you and me is that I don't believe in one more God than you don't believe in. 3,000 versus 2,999. I believe that you are all wrong. But let me rephrase that more adamantly. I know that you are all wrong. What I don't know is what's going on in your head to make you think that you are right. What I don't know is what makes many of you, not all, I admit it, but most, who allegedly believe in love and forgiveness, hate so vehemently. How in this day and age of science and understanding can you still hold on to myths and fiction and lies? What is going on in the head of theists? That I do not know. How can you worship what does not exist just because it is written poorly and inconsistently in books that are ancient and were meant to explain what we then did not understand? How can you worship based on those books? Just so you know, I'm not saying that science has answered every question there is to ask about life. I am saying that it has answered more than enough questions to make every religion redundant. And yet so many of you cling to your false beliefs, holding on as if your life, or should I say death, depended on your beliefs. Is that it? Is the answer so simple? Are you afraid of dying? You are afraid of death? You are afraid of the meaningless of it all? And so you cling to this hope that when you die, as you will be more than dust in the wind or more than food for worms. That is so sad. It is all meaningless. And yet that doesn't mean you can't enjoy what life you have. That doesn't mean you can't be a nice person. That doesn't mean you can't have some fun, can't find some pleasure in life. I enjoy what life I have. I have multiple sclerosis. I'm a sick human being who enjoys my life. I am a nice person. I'm an atheist. You don't need God to be good. I have some fun. I find some pleasure in life. And I know a lot of people like me who can say the same thing. Can't you theists see how meaningless your beliefs have actually made your lives? You go to war for your beliefs. You commit acts of terror in the names of your beliefs. You oppress others, those who are different than you. You rip off your fellow believers and rationalize it all the way to the bank based on your beliefs. Or if you're not ripping off, then you're being ripped off. You allow yourself to be ripped off for 10% of your livelihood, called a tithe, or more. Most of your money, in many cases, goes to religious leaders who live in mansions. You have bought them, fly jets. You have paid for it. Are you so blind? Don't you see what's happening in the name of your gods? The carnage, hate, and ugliness of your lives and actions based on your so-called beliefs. I mean, it wouldn't be so bad, I suppose, if you had these silly little beliefs, kept them to yourselves, and lived by these strange and archaic rules. But no, so many of you act like gods and pass judgment on those who are different, those who don't believe. You pass judgment on them. I thought your God was supposed to pass judgment in the end. No? Isn't your God supposed to be the judge? Who the hell are you to judge? You fanatics and zealots and fundamentalists, you run around and act like God's passing judgment here, there, and everywhere. Based on what? A cherry-picking reading of your religious texts, leaving out that which does not make sense to you, and acting out on the most insidious aspects of it. Hey, there's a couple of good verses in the Bible, but most of it either doesn't make sense or is absolutely insidious, and you pick up on that insidious crap and judge based on it. You're not seeing all that is out of date and based on the beliefs of, well, madmen and angry men. Whoever wrote this stuff, they were crazy, they were angry, they were making it all up. And maybe in that lies the answer. There was something in the human brain, or missing in the brains and psyches of many, that allows this belief to perpetuate itself generation after generation. In fact, new beliefs continue to rise. In the Christian belief, first you had Catholics, then variations on Catholicism. How many streams of Catholicism are there? Then you had Protestantism, and then how many freaking variations on Protestantism? You've got the Mormons, and then you've got the Scientologists, whoever the freak they are. It never, ever ends. And you all claim that you are right and everybody else is going to hell. Well, if there was a hell, it would be filled with all of you. But there is no hell, there is no heaven, there is no God. You are not capable of seeing how naive you theists are. But I said at the beginning, I'm not going to debate you. There is no God. Your entire religious belief system is based on fiction, myth, and outright lies. Honestly, I feel sorry for you folks. I really do. I guess you have what you need to get through life to death. This is what you need to get you through your life to your death. I guess whatever mental or psychological reason, it is what you need. There's something going on up here. that you need this to get you through life to death. The rest of us, we know we're living, we're going to die, and that's it. You can't accept that. I feel sorry for you. I'm just here to tell you that we all don't need what you, for whatever reason, and that I don't know, what you need. We all don't need to believe that the non existent entity exists. Again, I feel sorry for you. I wish you well, but also wish you leave the rest of the world alone. The wars, the hate, the violence. That is truly my one wish for you, that you would leave others alone. But most of you are not, for whatever mental or psychological reason, capable of that. And it's sad, truly sad. So very, very sad. I can't think of another word. It is sad. You are sad. I wish you improved mental and psychological health, and I know some of you will find it. I am a child of a fundamentalist family who never, ever believed, no matter how far back I go. I never believed. I can't find a day where I believed. I didn't fall for it. Why? I don't know. I wish you improved mental and psychological health, and I know some of you will. You can find it. You can come to the understanding that you are living by a false belief. But many, too many of you, sadly, are lost causes, condemned to live a life of lies until you die, as we all will. So no debate here. You are wrong, you are naive, you are deluded. You will die, as we all will, and it will be over for you, as it is for all of us. It's that simple. But if you want to make it complicated, go ahead. Just leave the rest of us alone. But whatever damage you're suffering from makes you incapable even of that. You can't leave the rest of us alone. You're really messed up. Oh my God. Look in the mirror, and what you will see is one really messed up person looking back at you. So, with that in mind, I guess it will be my job to continue to say that you are wrong, so wrong, sad and wrong. I wish you well, but it is what you are, sad and wrong, sadly wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. You are so out of it, so wrong. Please look in the mirror, see who you are, step away from that person, and become a human being. Anyway, this has been No Debate Between Atheists and Theists. The theists are all wrong. It is that simple. There is no debate. My name is Paul Lima. I'm the author of The Atheist Chronicles: Why the Beliefs of Theists of Every Stripe Are So Unbelievable. Go to paullima.com/books/atheist.html and you can read about my book there. And if you want a free PDF of the presentation, and I will fix the typos before I send it out. If you want a free PDF of this presentation, or if you have any comments or questions, love me, hate me, I don't care. Email me, paulmslima@gmail.com. That's paulmslima@gmail.com. Request a free PDF of this presentation. Send me your comments, send me your questions. This has been the author, Paul Lima, of the Atheist Chronicles: Why the Beliefs of Theists of Every Stripe Are So Freaking Unbelievable. Thanks for watching. I wish you well. Take care. Bye-bye.